Shout out to my sissy Dominique, my god sis, for hooking these eyebrows up, bitch. Just every time I filmed a story, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I just always brush them because I'm just like, bitch. But we made it work. So when this quarantine is over, make sure to DM her, get your eyebrows did. Okay, honey?
Mm-hmm. I'm next.
Shout out to my
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am Tally B, and this is my beautiful queen,
Aaliyah Janelle.
Yeah, I like to let people say their own names. And
I want you to say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
This is my beautiful queen, Aaliyah Janelle. Follow her.
You like I like it when you say my name, honey.
My beautiful queen, Aaliyah Janelle. Aaliyah Janelle. She like that. Are back with our relationship channel, y'all. We still haven't even named it, but we just wanted to start something. Everybody has always expressed their love towards us and our relationship and how we have groomed it, and we want to share tips and hints and hear y'all feedback, get people's questions on everything about relationships. You know, whether that's a romantic relationship or relationships, period. Y'all hear that crunching and munching? That's our...
I hear that crunching and munching. I almost can't even concentrate on this because our son Fonny is literally just now eating his breakfast, and it's super loud. So just don't mind it if you hear it. Yeah,
it's an element of surprise.
So today, what we want to share with you guys is our 13 amendments. Is it amendments or commandments?
We call it our commandments.
Okay, commandments.
Or whatever. And let me explain what that is. So, when you're with someone, okay, it's Tally, I'm an individual, and then Aaliyah, she's an individual, and then you have created a relationship. So when you say, people have that concept of you're not doing anything for the relationship. What are you doing for the relationship? The relationship is a third entity. It's your first child. It exists just because you and that person have agreed to be in a relationship. So one thing that we found was pretty it was our intuition. We just did it automatically, but it was actually really good. Is we created our own little guideline. You know what I'm saying? It's like the manual. You get a new phone, or you get a new piece of equipment, and you have a manual to it. And the beauty of it is you can actually create the manual for your relationship, and that's what we did.
What I wanted to do and make a point in this relationship is for us to do things that we didn't do in our past relationship. I'm not gonna pick up where I left off in my last relationship, obviously, and make him my ex and then try to fix it from there. No, I'm starting all the way over. And sometimes that's great about a new relationship, is just being able to start all the way over on a clean slate and do things that you didn't do before, or kind of just correct yourself. What did you do in that past relationship or whatever where it didn't work out, what can you do in your new one? This is something that I think both of us have never done in a relationship before, establishing these commandments. So I just want to I'm curious to see. Let's just say what it is. Let's see if we even remember.
Yeah, and I was gonna say for us, we don't be checking each other ooh, you memorize them, let me see how fast.
But we did for a little bit.
We did for a little bit. We drilled it, and I think y'all now see Fonny.
Come here, Titi.
Come here. Gotta get out the shot, boy.
Come here, Titi.
But we sometimes we forget, we change the order, but we always remember all 13. So I know the first one is love, communication.
Okay, wait.
Oh, we're gonna go one for one. I thought
we're gonna go one for one.
I thought this was a team effort, and we was just gonna spit them out.
Nah, let's give them something entertaining. So actually, fun fact before we even do that, Tally had recited our commandments when he proposed to me.
Oh, shit.
Communication, trust, honesty, loyalty, respect, spontaneity, mindfulness, fun, adoration,
Yes.
oneness.
Ooh.
12 of 13 principles that we decided to base our relationship off of.
So if you guys have ever seen that video, which I'm sure all of you guys have seen, when he proposed to me on my last day of my Q&L tour, you kind of already know what we're talking about. But this is just for the people who have never seen it before.
Yeah.
So what's the first one?
Love.
Communication.
Honesty.
Trust.
Loyalty.
Respect.
Was that 6? Fun.
That's 1. Spontaneity.
Mindfulness.
Adoration.
Admiration.
Ew, funny. Oh, he just fucking burped right in my he just burped right in my face. And you know what he does? He has like this just nasty face when he does it. It's like
like it's about to
it's about to come out, bitch.
Upchuck the boogie.
Jesus. Okay. Adoration. Did I say what did you say?
Admiration. You're
Okay,
at
it's
11.
out of order. Damn.
Adoration, admiration.
So I'm at
Now it's on you.
it's on me?
Yeah.
Adoration, admiration. Did we say oneness already? You said oneness?
No.
Oneness.
And marriage.
Married.
13.
Hey.
I felt like it was important for me to say it in when I proposed, because it just kind of like I was able to utilize something that we had used for ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
And that was perfect.
That was a cheat code for me, you know what I'm saying? Little did you know, I was creating my speech. No pressure.
Was that and tell people you didn't that was freestyle, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, everything else I knew I had my segments, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person I've learned to not try to map every second and millisecond of my life out.
Spontaneity. That's number 7 of our commandments.
You can
I thought
have
about that one.
It's like organized chaos. I'm gonna organize what I'm gonna do in the flow, but I'm gonna let what flow out of me, out of my heart, in the moment. So it's genuine. So I'm not like saying something and not really feeling it. Part of that comes from my acting training, is becoming a better actor, is to feel the part as opposed to playing the part or whatever. But yeah, I knew that I was gonna, I wanted a moment to where she thought it was done, in her mind, and I wanted a moment where the family would come out and she's just trying to figure out like what's going on. Like I wanted to change the posture of the stage. She had been commanding that stage the whole night, and I wanted to take it out of her control. And that was,
Which she did.
to make her mind kind of go, what's up? And then I wanted to sing and do something that she's always loved me singing. I've been kind of like, closet singer, you know what I'm saying? And not really like being out there with it. And I felt like she would be like, yo, it's a thought that counts, and she'd be like that was some courage for him to come out here and sing in front of all these people, not just like, oh, sing and do a video post, you know what I'm saying? That's daunting to some people, but I wanted to do that. And then boom, start with, start with the commandments, let her know it's serious, and then
yeah, that's when I knew it was serious, because you would come out and sing for me on a fucking Monday, on a regular day,
Right.
bitch.
Right.
So fun fact, that's why, and I always I don't know why it's like such a big deal to me, because I always imagined myself crying hysterically when the moment I knew, because I wanted it so bad, you guys. Obviously you guys already know, I've been wanting Tally to propose to me for so long, in the 4 or 5 years that we've been together.
Yeah.
I was ready by probably like fucking when the first year ended, bitch.
Yeah.
It was something like that. Something crazy like that. But anyway, I've been wanting it. So what I had imagined this proposal to be is just me fucking just crying hysterically. And I wasn't crying because I just didn't want to get ahead of myself. I didn't want to get too excited. And the type of man that I have will sing to me on command. He'll sing to me just because I'm feeling sad, or just because I want to laugh, or whatever the situation is. So I just really didn't want to assume.
Yeah.
But then once when he started with the commandments, I was like, oh shit, because I knew that the 13th one was marriage. So I'm like, where is he going with this?
Yeah.
And then obviously one thing led to another. But that seriously is probably like one of the best days of my life. Every time I think about it, it's like hands down one of the best days of my life when you proposed to me.
Yeah, that was a big move. That was a big move.
All right, guys, so let's pick up on our commandments, our foundation. So what we're going to do is Tally and I are going to go through the 13 commandments, and we're going to kind of just remind ourselves, because we haven't talked about it in a while, how we've been applying these things in our everyday lives.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's start off with love.
Our number one is love. You lead with love, right?
Lead with love.